I once heard of a man who woke up one morning to find his memories had walked away while he slept, leaving behind only shadows of forgotten dreams. He wandered through a town that felt familiar and strange at the same time, where the streets curled like ribbons and buildings whispered secrets he could almost understand. Every corner held a mirror reflecting not his face, but the faces of people he had once loved and lost, people he had never truly met, and even people he had imagined but thought were gone forever. The sky above shifted colors like a restless mood, from deep violet to gold to green, as if the world itself could not decide what it wanted to be. He walked past a river that flowed backward, carrying tiny glowing memories like fireflies in jars, each one buzzing with laughter, sorrow, and moments of joy he thought he had forgotten. A bridge appeared in the distance, arching high into clouds that looked like they had been stitched together from pieces of other dreams. When he stepped onto it, he realized the bridge was alive, breathing beneath his feet, humming the tune of his earliest childhood memory, the one where he had felt the universe smiling at him for the very first time. Along the way, he met people who seemed to exist only in the thin spaces between reality and imagination. A woman whose hair flowed like liquid silver, a child whose eyes reflected entire galaxies, and a dog that could speak but chose to only howl in riddles that made perfect sense when you stopped trying to understand. They led him to a forest where the trees were made of letters, each leaf a word, each branch a sentence, and the wind wrote stories in the air that he could read with his soul, not his eyes. He realized that the forest was a library of dreams that the world had forgotten, a place where hopes and fears mingled freely, dancing in sunlight and shadow. There he found a door standing alone with no walls to hold it, painted in colors he had never seen but somehow remembered. When he opened it, he was not transported anywhere new. Instead, he found himself inside the moments he had once dismissed, the first time he felt true love, the night he laughed until he cried, the day he forgave someone who did not deserve it, and the instant he understood that all endings are really beginnings in disguise. Time became irrelevant. The air was thick with memories that smelled of rain, smoke, and honey, and he could hear the heartbeat of his own courage echoing in the ground beneath him. He stepped through the door again and again, each time returning with a piece of himself he had lost, until he realized that the journey was never about reaching somewhere, but about remembering what he had always carried inside. In the end, he returned to the waking world, but it was different now. Every street hummed with possibility. Every stranger held a story waiting to be remembered, and he walked with the quiet knowledge that even the smallest dream once forgotten could be found again if one only dared to follow the surreal path that leads through the heart of the forgotten. And as he took his first step back into ordinary life, he smiled because he knew the world was not broken. It was simply waiting for people brave enough to chase the dreams they had left behind, for in those forgotten places the magic of life had been hiding all along.